Hey everyone, Justin here from 8 to 10. I wanted to do a quick video tonight, and I've shot this video multiple times and it's not quick. Anyways, I want to do I don't want to say a knife review, but I just want to show you this knife because this knife is a very sweet knife, and if you have the money to get one, I highly recommend you buy one. It's a very solid knife, and what we're looking at is a Spartan blade. It's their got it right here, Akribis, I guess, is that how you say it? I don't know. It means precise and sharp, if I remember correctly. Mine is a flat dark earth handle. All the titanium is basically coated in flat dark earth. I have the carbon fiber scales on this one, so you can see the carbon fiber. I looked really, I couldn't find any videos on the carbon fiber with the flat dark earth with the black blade. I couldn't find anything, any pictures. It was very hard, other than what was on the Spartan Blades website. And so hopefully I can maybe give you guys see if I can pull it out here and maybe show it off to you there. Flat black blade, S35 VN steel. This side says USA. Completely made in the USA. These guys do an excellent job. It is a big knife. This is not some, little pocket knife. This knife has some size to it. You can read up on all the size specs and everything online, but they did a really great job. The tolerances are super tight. This is almost like an engineering piece of art, if you ask me. That's kind of the way I look at this knife, because someone that fabricates things with, handmade like I do, I see stuff like this and I know what these guys are doing to, they hand put them together. They sit there like I'm sitting here at my workbench, and when I assemble holsters, they're doing the same thing, and they're testing it, and they've really done a great job. And I can't find one negative thing about this knife. This knife, the only, I guess if you want to call it a negative thing, is one, it's a big knife, and two is I want to show it off to people, but I'm afraid to show it off to people. I mean, because it's so big and people get all freaked out today. We got all these sensitive people out there today, and they see this knife because, one, it's got a black blade. You got kind of a dark flat dark earth and black that just screams tactical, and oh my goodness, this guy's gonna go crazy or something on you pull this knife out. I'm being sarcastic here, guys, but I really think this knife is by far the coolest knife that I have right now in my collection that is considered tactical. Now, the blade is perfectly centered. Let me see if I can get a better shot this way in the light here. There you go. I mean, it's pretty good to me. Now, there is one thing I want to talk about. See that blade tip right there? When it goes in, it's still right there, and when I do this, my finger is touching it right now. See, you can even see my skin. If you look closely, where it's snagging on it. See how my skin right there? What that's doing, it feels like I'm picking out a splinter with a needle, sewing needle. I've done that a lot, and it's exactly what that feels like. So Spartan, I don't know, something to check out. Maybe I don't know, something to think about whenever. I'm not going to classify this as a negative, this right here, because it's not that big of a deal to me. But I could see if it was any longer, it would be a big deal. So I want to point that out to you guys, give you a little bit of constructive feedback there. But guys, I think you did an awesome job for your first folder. Man, this is just by far the coolest knife I've ever seen. Folding wise, that's just tactical. I like tactical stuff. I'm a tactical kind of guy, and I think right now tactical sells. I mean, it just does. This is what people want. I mean, I have a Chris Reeves right here. This Chris Reeves right here, custom. It's got the carbon fiber titanium with the Damascus blade. If I can get it open here. Awesome knife. This is a super cool knife. The problem is I don't want to say it's a problem. It just doesn't have the coolness factor of this, if you ask me. That's just me. Personal preference. This right here screams tactical. It screams, I don't know, it's almost intimidating just the way it looks. I mean, just the way it looks compared to that. Even though this is a way more expensive knife than this, but and this knife here, has the special, the Damascus steel and everything. Very good knife. Both of these are extremely, extremely good knives. But I got to tell you, this knife right here is just as good as that one there, in my opinion. Just as good. Now, I will say that the Chris Reeves does have a little bit smoother. It's a little bit smoother in the action. And there's some things going on with it that I really, really like. That this one maybe just a little bit. Again, I'm really stretching to make this. I mean, I'm stretching hard to make some of these statements here. But I got to tell you though, let's get back to the Spartan here. Man, the Spartan is top notch. I mean, buy one and thank me, and tell the guys that I sent you, because I don't even know the guys, honestly. I've just kind of watched some of their YouTube videos and saw them on SHOT Show and said, hey, I'll give them a shot. They're made in the United States. Hey, I'm all for that. So, but matter of fact, I liked it so much, I even bought this one here. I'm gonna do another review on it too later. But yeah, I'm gonna be buying some more Spartan blades. I like them that much, and I like their style, I like the colors, I like everything that they're doing. I like everything. Now let's talk about this blade real quick, because I forgot to talk about the blade. Guys, I got to tell you something about this blade. It's S35 VN steel, very good steel to work with. I mean, I love this steel. I run the same steel on my kitchen knives. I have some Damascus. I think it's S35. I can't remember. It may not be S35, but I have some Damascus knives, kitchen knives. All my kitchen knives are Damascus. And I got to tell you, this knife here, this Spartan right here, is the sharpest knife I've ever unboxed out of the box. I was literally blown away. Now, that's saying a lot, because I have a Chris Reeves right here, which is very sharp too. I mean, these two right here are like neck and neck. Okay, these are neck and neck. By the way, this is a Sabenza small, so it kind of gives you an idea about the size. So there you are right there. So this knife here is extremely sharp as well. I got to tell you though, this one was sharper. And I don't know how I'm going to scientifically prove that to you, but I'm just telling you, one swipe of the arm hair with this and it was gone. I mean, there was no, and it was just this smooth action, just like that. And it was just coming off, just rolling off there. This knife is extremely, extremely, extremely sharp. So, all right, guys, I'm approaching 10 minutes, and I want to keep it under 10 minutes. But if you are looking for a sweet tactical folder, look at Spartan blades. These guys have great customer service, from what I hear. I think you're going to be purchasing a very quality knife at the price point that they have it listed at. I have no regrets purchasing this knife. This knife is just sweet. But it's big. I can't get over the size of it. I mean, it just makes me want to, I'm just, man, it's bad. I mean, that's almost intimidating, seeing that big old blade flop out of there. Wow. All right, well, hey, I appreciate you watching tonight, and thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I look forward to maybe talking knives, sheaths for some of these. I'm thinking about making like a little sheath for this out of Kydex. Matter of fact, this is the Flat Dark Earth Kydex that I was kind of thinking about playing with. It matches up fairly decent with the Flat Dark Earth that they're using. It's actually really close in person, but so I may be making something up for this knife here. So anyways, thanks for watching.